All right, guys. So the drop happened. Sonic the Hedgehog was live, and the queue was ridiculous. So yesterday, Sonic the Hedgehog decided to drop on Secret Lairs. And when I tell you this was ridiculous and annoying, but ultimately somehow successful, yeah, believe me, I was there for it. It was not fun. And Nigel was a little stressed. Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Noah, and welcome to Summon Supply. And before we get into the video, like I did in the last video, I apologize for lack of video content. I'm trying to stay on top of it. Just super difficult right now with the rec down. My sales have been through the roof, and I'm sure you guys can understand. Enough ranting. Yesterday, Sonic the Hedgehog Secret Lair dropped on Wizards of the Coast's website, and the overwhelming response to it is mixed. I personally, what I saw is that the drop went good. If you go on our Magic TCG, you can see people complaining and stuff like that, but ultimately I feel like the drop went a lot better than recent Secret Lairs. And just, if you don't play with Magic, if you don't collect Magic, sell Magic, then you don't really understand. It's essentially how Pokemon does their queue system. You know, you have a queue, you wait your turn, but it was a little different. There's some exploits you can do to get into the queue early, but essentially when the drop happens, there's a countdown. And once it gets to 0, you can add it to your cart, check out, adds you into this queue where it's not like a numbered, it is numbered system, but it's not chronologically ordered. It doesn't matter when you get in. Obviously, if you got in beforehand using the exploit before the actual drop occurred, you were near the top, but they randomized the order in which people got in. It didn't matter if you were the first one in line. Once the drop happened, anybody could be in front of you, and you could be the very last person to get the drop. So me personally, I got in, did the little exploit thing where you added it to cart and then, checked out, and it added you to the queue before the drop was even there, to try securing myself one of the full bundles where it is all 3 sets, 7 cards each of the foil and non-foil. Got in roughly at 8 a.m. Pacific time, so I was in it for an hour. Waited until the drop happened, and I was pretty excited. But once I got in and it gave me my spot in line, I had over an hour wait when it comes to when I actually got to check out. My buddy Lewis, who was on the call with me, he got in 10 minutes before the drop happened, and he was able to get in front of me. So bittersweet, I wanted to experience the drop myself, but ultimately I did get to secure myself a full bundle because he was able to be near the top of the line. So spent 220 bucks on this bundle of Sonic, and ultimately I am happy. From what I'm seeing, if I look over here, it's because I have the Secret Lairs website up there. As of the 15th at 2:40 p.m. Colorado time, there's 3 sets that are still available. You have the Friends and Foes, the foil edition, the Friends and Foes non-foil edition, and the Turbo Gear foil edition. So as of right now, there's still some stock that's left over. But looking at them, I would say that by the end of the day, they will be sold out. Now, these ones are still in stock, partially because of the fact that people were chasing the full bundles. If you aren't knowledgeable or just haven't really looked into it, well, the full bundles, you get a chance of getting the command tower, the command tower is the guaranteed secret card inside of it, but you can get a Chaos Emerald, which those KS emeralds are the lotus petals. And there's like 7 different colors that you can get, and ultimately those are going to be the chase cards that people are going to be wanting. But from my experience, I think the drop went amazing, and I wish other sites would do the random order, and they limited to 2 people or 2 items per person. No, it was 2 of each item per person, so you could fill up the cart and of 2 of each thing. And ultimately I think the drop went pretty well. Obviously people are going to complain like they do on everything, but yeah. So I was able to secure one. It doesn't ship until August 8th, and so whenever we get that in, I'll make a video doing a little unboxing on it. And they're going to be going into my personal collection, as I don't feel like I want to sell those. I personally am a Sonic fan. I was going to make a drop video before the drop actually happened, explaining everything. Didn't get around to it because, like I said, Direct's been down and my orders have tripled since Direct has been down. So we're just going to cut this video short. It's, you know, a shorter video, but ultimately don't want to keep rambling it and make it all conjoined. Anyways, I'm rambling again. But if any of you guys experienced the drop, if you guys were able to secure any of the Sonic, whatever pack it may be, drop down below what you got. I want to see what y'all got, and y'all's experiences with it, what you would improve, and you know, pros, cons, and whatnot. But anyways, I hope y'all have a great day. I have to knock out a bunch of orders and ultimately spend time with some family. But once again, thank you all for stopping by. My name is Noah. Tom's behind the camera editing this video, and I hope y'all have a great day. Peace.